Hi, let's look at this question together. 19 lampposts were placed along a path at equal distance apart, excluding both ends. The distance between the third and the seventh lamppost was 36.8 meters. How long was the path? Okay. Before we attempt to solve the question, I think it's important that we try to understand what the question is asking first. Okay, or the information that's provided. Okay, so the trick here is that 19 lampposts were placed along a path at an equal distance apart, okay, excluding both ends. So if you draw the diagram, okay, this is the path. You place 19 lampposts on it, okay, and the lampposts exclude both ends. That means you don't start the first lamppost at the end, okay. So in this case, you walk a little bit, then you see the first lamppost, okay, and they are placed equal distance apart. So this is how the diagram will look like. Okay, assuming if the question says that they just says that the lampposts are placed equal distance apart, but they do not say exclude both ends, then in this case the diagram will look like this. That means the first lamppost will start at the beginning of the path and the last lamppost will end at the end of the path. So you notice between these two, there is a difference because when I find the gap later, you need to add this end and this end. Okay, so now we understand the question. Let's start to solve the problem. Okay, so the question says that equal distance apart excluding both ends. So this is the diagram that we'll be using. Okay, the question says that the distance between the third and the seventh lamppost was 36.8 meters. So this is the path, the third and the seventh lamppost. Okay, the distance here is 36.8 meters. So first we need to find how many gaps are there in between. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 4 gaps, but the easiest way to do is actually to get the lamppost number. Okay, so it's 7 minus 3, you get 4. Okay, so in this case is 4 gaps in between. So in 4 gaps is 36.8, each gap is 9.2 meter. So each gap is 9.2 meter. Now we know that there are 19 lampposts. So how many gaps are there between the 19 lampposts? You take 19 minus 1, which is 18. Okay. Now the question asks you to find the length of the entire path. So remember, the length of the entire path is 19 lampposts plus another 2 gaps here. So you need to add back the gap at the 2 ends. So will be 18 gaps plus 2 will give you 20 gaps. Okay, so the length of the path will be 20 gaps times 9.2 meter because we know that each gap is 9.2. So the total length of this path is 184 meter. Okay, so I hope it helps.